Hello students, today we will learn the third application of the potentiometer. Third application of the potentiometer. So that is finding of internal resistance. Finding of internal resistance. So to understand the concept behind it, so it is based on null point method as you already studied the other two parts. So here it is the batteries and here it is 4 or 5 meter length. Now suppose it is L length. Okay. Then here we're connecting internal EMF, internal resistance. Then here it is another resistance, external resistance. Now it is connected with the galvanometer and here it is jockey. Okay. So consider a key is there. A key is here. Okay, at the open condition of the key, the current will not flow in the circuit, in this circuit. Understood? In the open condition of key, this around this, no current will flow. Okay. But current will flow in this circuit along this direction. So here it is, suppose V volt. So here it is V, here it is 0. So when we come across this part 0, then this is EMF E, suppose. Then EMF, it is 0, from here it is EMF and this will be reflected EMF. So that means this is also E. So it will correspond to a reading of L length, L1 length, suppose. Then what can we write? V by L is what? Potential gradient of the potentiometer. So K into L1 is equal to EMF. Okay. But when circuit is closed, that means current will flow. Current will flow across the circuit. It is the external resistance. So in this case, certain drop of the EMF will be observed. That means E minus IR, which is observed. So it is small r. Okay. So in this case, suppose the reading has to be reduced. Why? Because it is drop in potential and potential increment is on the right hand side. So it is K into L2, which is less than L1, and is epsilon minus IR. So here we have to calculate this part. Okay. So EMF minus IR. I is the current. So current I will be EMF by total resistance. EMF by total resistance R plus R into small r. So solving it, epsilon r plus epsilon capital R minus epsilon small r by R plus R. So this was cancelled out. This is cancelled out. So net is epsilon r upon R plus R. So on division, equation 1 and 2, we will get L1 by L2. L1 by L2 equal to epsilon by epsilon r by R plus R. Understood? So on further solving, we'll get the formula. L1 by L2 is equal to, cancelled out, so R plus R upon R, which will be R by R plus 1 is equal to L1 by L2. So R is equal to, R by R equal to L1 by L2 minus 1. Understood? So R is small r is equal to capital R into L1 by L2 minus 1. So this is the formula for internal resistance. So using this, we can solve many questions. So let us see this question. Okay, null point method, null point with 1 volt cell. So here it is 1 volt cell and here is 2 volt. Battery is already there. So 1 volt cell comes out to be 55 centimeter. Look at here. Here it is positive, here it is negative. It means here 2 volt, here it is 0. That means the higher reading will be deflected towards what? Will be deflected towards this part, 0 to 2 volts. Right? As we go up, the potential increases. So what formula we have seen? R equal to capital R into L1 by L2 minus 1. So R here is 10 ohm. Here it is given 10 ohm. And L1 is obtained 50. L2 is obtained 55 minus 1. So 10. So 50 minus 55. Sorry, it is 55. L1 is 55. Let's correct it. Why? L1 is obtained higher. So L1 is 55 by 50 minus 1. So 10 into 5 by 50. So 551. So 1 ohm is the right answer. Understood? Why L1 is 55? Look at here. 1 volt cell comes out to be 55. That means L1 is 55. But with 10 ohm, then it is 56. It means once it is connected, it is closed, then current will flow and current will make it a drop of because of the internal resistance. Right? And that is why it is showing the less deflection. Understood? And that is 50. 50 minus 1 is 1 ohm is the internal resistance. Okay, hope you have understood the concept. So keep on trying different questions regarding potentiometer and you will find it very easy. Okay, I will upload further questions for your improvement. Bye bye, take care.